Yes. Hello, guys. I trust you're doing good. My name is Miracle Toby, and I'm welcoming you to today's video. So, in today's video, very quick, I'll be walking you through how you can create A plus content books. Now, if this is your first time to the term A plus content, A plus content can they help your book to persuade customers. Yeah, and I will show you an example of A plus content book now, because everything has to be practical so that you can easily follow along. This video will be so comprehensive. Okay, so let's go to amazon.com. So this is amazon.com now. So I want to search for a book, Gratitude Journal for Men. Search. So I searched for a book, Gratitude Journal for Men. Okay, so and I'll be making use of any of the book to explain A plus content. Now you have a book. Okay, so now how do you make A plus content out of this book? Scroll down. Can you see where we have from the publisher? I have to zoom it. Can you see where we have from the publisher? So now what you're seeing there are what we called A plus content. From here, discover the power of gratitude with this insightful journal for men. Learn to appreciate. All these ones are just like quotes. Now listen, some of these could be quotes from the book or interiors, some of the interiors in the book, because some books Amazon does not allow the look inside. Like this look inside features might not be there. Not all books, I think, most especially new books. So you might not see this new the look inside. So some customers may feel like they don't have access to look the interior of the book they want to purchase, and they may not feel that vibe, like to get the book, go on. Of course, it could affect sales. I know some books have sold, even without the A plus content, but you getting A plus content for your book will help persuade customers because they will be, sorry for my voice, so sorry about that. I was actually treating Qatar at the moment, at the time of recording this video, so just focus on the course and the value you're going to get. So thank you. So like I was saying, guys, the look inside features is not actually like available for all the books, and I emphasized on most especially new books. So for you to persuade your customer, you might want to consider making A plus content for your books. Now, I'm very, very sure most of these are part of the interior of this book, of this daily journal or the daily gratitude journal for men. So those are the interiors. In the case of high content books, you may not have something like this. In high content books, it could be like a quote. Okay, let's say you publish a high content book. I mean high content by like evergreen books. So if you have a book on how to abort pregnancy, are you following up? How to abort pregnancy. Now, if you're making A plus content for such a book, you can't screenshot or download the interior. What you can do is go on Canva. Okay, don't worry, we still practicalize everything, but I'm just trying to break it down. So the only thing you can do is go on Canva, right? You go on Canva, you get a sketch, and you just write some quotes or bring out some points and put them in a box, and you can use them as your A plus content so that it displays some of the points highlighted in the book. Do you get now? So we do that. So if you're a new subscriber, I welcome you to this channel. In this channel, you get to learn more about tips in solving some problems in the tech space and in the digital world. And also, you get to learn some secrets on how you can make money on the internet space. And for our returning subscribers, you're welcome, guys. I love you all. And for the new subscribers, don't forget to like, share this video, and hit the subscription button. And also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you could get updates of my subsequent videos, helpful videos like this. So let's continue. So I want to believe you understand properly what A+ content is now. So in the case of high content book, I want to search for a book I just published. Oh, sorry, a book I made. I created the A+ content and I published it. I think that was this morning. Well, what book is that? Okay, let me switch to Kindle. Why is the interface so dull? Okay. Is it Geneva? Okay. Okay, so yeah. Can you see a book? So this was one of my books. I actually published the A content this morning. Yeah, of course, I designed all this morning and I published it. So can you see now from my from my high content book, you can see something like from the publisher. Okay, so you know what I simply did was just to get some quotes from the book, and you know I just had to design it and designed all the quotes and published them. Why the ones you're seeing underneath, you know, there's one good thing about A+ content. Now, if any book of yours is actually selling, if you create a if you make an A content book or you create an A content for that particular book, you can use that medium, that opportunity to sell other books. That is, you can use the opportunity to market other books. And this, okay, so you can find them below. Exactly what I did here, the same thing I did. Can you see? I have a book on Queen Elizabeth, history of, you know, some other stuff you can find underneath. Can you see now? So now I have created A+ content for this particular book, and at the same time, I know this book is selling. You know, currently I think I'm ranking 90 and 120 in some, you know, so that's about that. But I'm using this opportunity to also market other books by the same author. Okay, so I'm using this opportunity to market other books from the same author. So that's how it goes. It's so simple as ABC. So let's dive into the reading. I hope you now understood properly what A+ content is and you know how it looks like. Now what you want to do is the first thing you want to do is your dashboard. So you have to log into your KDP account. So let's do that. I'm on my KDP account. Okay. So this is my KDP account. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is click the marketing tab. Marketing. So scroll down. You can see A+ content here. Can you see A+ content? So what's the next thing? Marketing tab, A+ content, study guide. Please, you have to study the guide so that you know time will permit me to start reading all the guides. So I advise you to go through the A+ content guidelines. Already I've shown you the example, so you don't need to worry yourself about the examples. I've just used that as an illustration. So go through the guidelines. Please go through the guidelines so that you don't use, and the reason why you're going through the guideline is actually because there are some keywords you should avoid. There are some silly mistakes and errors. Okay, so you can read them all and implement everything you've learned. So then you click manage A plus content. So once you get to just navigate through, then choose a marketplace. You have to choose marketplace, the book you want to actually work on the A plus content, which marketplace, because some of you can publish your book to amazon.com or to amazon.co.uk, which is the UK marketplace, .de, which is the German marketplace, which is Germany, .in, and so on. So this particular book I want to make use of is actually published to the amazon.com marketplace, which is the US marketplace. So once you select that, now hit the manage A plus content button. Can you see it? Okay. So we're here. As you can see, I already did publish some and it was approved. And there's one good thing about this A plus content. Once your book has been published and approved, if you like, make 100 A plus content. In as much you abide with the rules, no mistake, no keyword errors, nothing, and you're perfect, I'm telling you, your book, your A plus content will be approved in seconds. Okay, of course, you see the practical now. So what you want to do is come here. Can you see the start creating A plus content? So that's what you click, start creating A plus content. So depending on the book you want to create, what you have to do is just type in the name, just like you're saving it in a folder. So let me get to Amazon now, so that which of my books am I making use for this class. I think I would prefer making use of an Amazon. I have to log in. Which of the low content books can I make use of? I'm still looking at one. I would love to use low content books, but in the US market. In the US market. In the US market. I think I've seen one already, which is the okay. So I'll be making use of the music favorite playlist. Okay, so I'll be using this. Okay, so music favorite playlist. Then I can go back to the tab, to the A plus content tab. So I can say music. I can just save it as music playlist. So once you're done saving as music playlist, the next thing you have to do is click add module. Can you see add module? So you have to hit the button, click the add module. Now what you have to do is you need to study each of these: the standard company logo, the standard comparison chart. Now let me show you an example of the standard company logo from my book. So this is an example of the standard company logo, and this the three tabs you can see below. This is an example of that, the standard three images and text. You can see them here, three images. I decided not to add the text. Yeah, I decided not to add the text, so that's about that. Okay, so the first one we want to make use of, yours is just to go through all this. It's very simple. Even a kindergarten person can understand this. So standard image and dark text overlay, standard image and light text overlay. If you've watched most YouTube videos, they do make use of standard image and light text overlay. Of course, I started with that. Okay, so and this is simply the image here, or let me say the image is here, what you're doing is just the cover can replace this image, then the book title and probably the subtitle can be the light text overlay. So you can put that in the light text overlay section. So let's start with this. Since I'm starting with low content book, you can use this knowledge, this idea for high content books. You just have to be a good thinker. Okay, so now the image, the first thing you want to do is come here, just zoom the screen. Can you see add background image? Okay, you can see add background image here, add background image. So you want to click that, add background image. Now please, before you add any image, you need to get the measurement. Okay, so the measurement for this background image is 970 pixel by 300 pixel. Now we're going on Canva to get this this measurement, and we get started with the designing and every other thing. Okay, so now you're designing within this measurement, 970 pixel by 300 pixel, and make sure you're logged into your Canva account. Of course I am. So let's head over to Canva. This Canva. And if you don't have the pro version of Canva, watch my video on how to get the Canva premium version. I will include the link right in the description below, so you can click the link and go get your free Canva Pro account. Okay, so that's how you go about it. And secondly, if you're making use of Canva Pro, and some of the designs you've already in the past, you had your designs in the past, or let's say the previous account before switching to Canva Pro is team by team. Before switching to the new team, I advise you to watch my video on how you can move, that is on how you can retrieve your files from the previous Canva account to the new team, to the new pro team. Some of us started with using our personal account before getting exposed to the premium version area. So what you want to do is watch the video. Of course, you can check the link below so that you'll be able to move your files, transfer your files. Why am I saying this? There are some stuff you may want to download, and you get to realize that, or let's say you've been on a premium account before and you get locked. If you've used any of the pro tools or any of the pro elements or premium elements, you won't be able to download them now if you want to go back to download them. So what you want to do is watch the video. Now you can transfer your files, retrieve your file to the new one that is active, to the new premium version, so that you can download them should in case you want to make use of them, unless you want to start designing from scratch. And designing from scratch may not look like exactly what you've already published. So what you want to do is understand how you can do that, move them to the new account and download them directly. So that being said, let's go ahead. So now I will go back to home, that is canva.com. And don't forget the measurement, 970 by 300 pixel, not in inches. And which book am I modeling again? The music playlist. Okay, so the first thing is come to create design. So you click the custom size. Can you see custom size? Now make sure you've set everything to pixel. Of course, automatically it will be in pixel. So 970 by 300. So create new design. Okay, so now um now I have it. So I can still skip this. Okay, so let me just find the template I want to make use of. I can use any template. I just want to use something related to what I already had, like the background. Okay, so I will make use of this. Okay, so I will make use of this. So I have the template. What I need to do is to upload the cover of the book now. So I've already opened another tab, like if I'm doing my work, so that if I want to save any other thing, I won't have to make it tamper with the one I've already, the one I'm working on. I have about 3-4 tabs. Should, in case if I'm setting one design, I use this one for this particular size, I use this one for this particular size. If I don't want to set this on to desktop site, I know I'm not going to make use of it. And please don't forget, this is actually on desktop site, because we'll be dealing with mockup, so you have to set it on desktop site. Very, very important. Now, what I want to do is, so I want to look for the music playlist. I'll come to my project. So I want to search for the music playlist now. I think I will have to pause this video now so that I can actually get the music playlist cover. Okay, so and don't forget, you can also use the same method in the link below. Watch the video now, you can move your files, or if you have your cover, just go straight to the point. So hold on, guys. Okay, so I have the cover downloaded already. So what you want to do is come to this plus button. You can find the plus button below. Can you see the plus button there? So hit the plus button. I'll come to upload. You can see upload there. You can find upload below the screen. Okay, my hand mistakenly touched something. So upload. You should know how to upload on Canva, of course. So upload files. Okay, so is it on this phone? Yeah, on this phone. Okay. Oh, I have to do something very quick. I think I will have to do something very quick. Okay. So once it loads, I will do something now. Okay, so I'll just screenshot this so I can to save us time, because there's not much time here. We've already consumed a lot of time. So much time. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to rearrange everything. I have to re-upload again. I have to re-upload it again. So you come back, upload files. Okay, so let's go through the ones I just screenshot. It won't be here. So be in screenshots, pictures, screenshots. Okay, this is it. Okay, so you hit the button. So this is it. So now we have it here. Can you see? So this is the cover. Now what you want to do is come to the down page. So you click the edit image, so we can mock up the cover we want to make use of. So you click edit image. So you locate shadow. Scroll down. Can you see shadow? Can you see shadow? So scroll down until you get to shadows. Now I want to make use of any of these shadows here, any of this mock-up. So what I will do is I will choose glow. The first one, glow. Then I apply. Then I can hit the screen and come out. Can you see? This is why one of the reasons why I prefer making use of the Canva app, because the website has been misbehaving for some time now. But what you just have to do is to save us time of downloading the mobile app. I will just do the Canva stuff again. Canva has been giving headache. I mean the website, and I can't just switch to the mobile app now because it will consume much time. And we're almost done. Like we're almost done. I'm doing what I'm doing here. Okay. So I can delete this. See, the way anyhow you choose to make your design is actually dependent on you. So for now, for the purpose of this video, I just decide to bend it to make it curve. Then I can decide to expand it. I can decide to duplicate it and have something like this. So it's now your duty to leverage your creativity, okay? Because when I was doing mine, I took time, but for the purpose of this video, I will be very, very fast. So I think this is it. So once you have it, the only thing you need to do is come here. Don't forget about writing another thing. It's actually dependent on you how you choose to design yours. So I can come to share, download, PNG. So download. Make sure you download in the PNG format. Okay, so download. So guys, I'm done with the downloading. So the next thing I want to do is then go back to that particular tab. That is the this particular website. So hit the drag image here. So click done. It will upload. Now you will see something like image keyword. Now what keyword? It's just to input the same keyword you actually used for the book while uploading, which is I can say music playlist. I can say music playlist and journal. Okay, so music playlist journal. Zoom out, then hit add. You can see the add button there. So you click on it, click the add button. So it will load and upload the document. So can you see now? Now, if you want to, okay, don't worry. Before I say what I want to say, now music playlist. I've added this. Enter image. Don't forget this is a text overlay beside an image. Okay, so enter headline text. Go back to the book. Go back to the book. Not this music playlist. I think my music playlist journal. Okay, so I have it here, ranking number 2. So you can actually, highlight the title. Okay, so it's just the shortcut instead of thinking of what to write. Highlight the title, then insert it here as the headline. Then you can go back. My favorite music, just copy the subtitle. Copy the subtitle. Paste. Please don't try to bold unless you're making use of your laptop. If you're making use of your phone, Don't try to add any bullet to list to bold, else you won't like the result because it will stress you a lot. And I know why I'm saying this. If you want to confirm why I'm saying this, you can decide to bullet list and everything, not in this particular page. You can do that while in another module. Like for instance, now if I want to make use of the standard text module, if I click the standard text, if I paste anything there, then I can decide to add bullets. All those. This is standard text, okay? And I will show you what I can do with the standard text. Okay? So let's just keep it there. But in this particular box, please just leave it. Copy, paste, and ignore. Now, for you to check what you've done so far, come here, come to the preview. You can see the preview here. So hit the preview tab. So you see exactly how it's going to appear. So guys, can you see how beautiful it looks like? Can you see how beautiful it is? Music playlist journal. Can you see it? So we're good to go. Now go back to the editor. So this is the same way it will appear on Amazon. This is actually the desktop mode. If you want to check it on mobile, you can see it on mobile. So this is how it appears. So let's go back to editor and continue editing our book. Okay, so we're almost done. Before this standard text, I'm not yet done, so let me take it out. I can delete the module. So the next thing I want to do is to add the interior of the book. The interior of the book. So click add module. Highlight, or sorry, zoom in. So you can see I'll be making use of the standard free images and text. See, you can make use of any one here, but make sure anyone you're making use of get the the size, okay, because they are all in pixels. So make sure you don't create any design outside that particular size. You're doing everything within that margin. So now I'll be making use of these standard free images and text. I can decide to come for standard images for image and text. So the one we just used, the standard image and light text overlay is the same thing as the dark text overlay, just that this one will be darker than this. So this one is light while this one is dark. That's the difference, but they are of the same size. So yours is, if you're making use of anything, just click it and know the exact size of the image before you go on Canva and create exact design. So now let's come back to standard free images and text. Click, zoom out. I'm just trying to zoom in because of some of us here so that I can actually see it. Now I will be zooming in again, 3 by 3, which is 300 by 300 pixels for each of these boxes. 300 by 300 pixel. So the same thing, go back to Canva. But before you go back to Canva, make sure you have the interior, okay? So you can go on Canva to download the interior of the book. But right now, I don't think I have the interior but I will go back to my file manager to download the interior of this book. Download uploaded books. Okay, music. Okay, so I'll just be making use of this. I'll just use the same method of screenshot and all that, because I don't really want to take much of your time. Okay, so now this is the first page. So what I want to do is I want to screenshot this so it will be saved as image. We're having 3 images there. And see, there's one thing I used to do. The first one I used both the covers. Sometimes I can use the cover and the first page of the book, to second the cover. And the 3 standard images I will use the interiors entirely, which is just picking the interiors. If I have any of the, let's say any page I made any quote, I will screenshot that, and I will screenshot the original interior, which is where they can actually write something. So but this, I will just be making something like this. So this, and presented to by, so I'm taking the screenshots now. Okay, save. Oh, sorry, let me pause this. Okay, sorry, I had to attend to a course, to a call. Okay, I think I've done this. So the next thing is I want to screenshot this as well. So now the three interiors are completed. Okay, save. I think I'm done. Oh, oh, oh. Can I do more? Can I do more? Okay. So guys, this is actually dependent on you, depending on the size. You know, like I said, we have 4 standard image and text and 3 standard images and text. So I can, okay, so let me have this. These are just parts of the interiors. It's not a must, but I will try to mix them. I'll try to mix them. So guys, I'm done with that. Can go back, then come back to where I'm working. Now 300 by 300. Go on Canva. I already have a tab open for that. This one is for marketing. That is I want to sell. So the same thing I instructed you to do, create design, create design, create design, custom size. Can you see custom size? So we're going to create 300 by 300. So this is how you do for any of the module you decided to choose. Whichever module you decide to, you're subscribing to, just create the design and use the exact pixel. Now all I need to do here is just to come to upload and upload the interiors I want to make use of. Now I'll be making some 3 interiors there, so which is the same thing I'll be doing now. I will just pick 3 of all the screenshots I had. So let me sort it, new waste. Okay, so my favorite, I'll just use this. I want to select the 3 interiors at once. I will get this, I will get this, and I will get this. No, I won't use this, I will just use this. Yeah. So now while uploading, the first one is done. So click the first one, bring it in. Okay, so I will choose to leave the background white. I don't want to touch the background. So the only thing you have to do is come to edit image, because I want to mock up the image. So you can actually find the shadows under recently used if you've used it. So I will go for okay, I will go for drop this time around, which is the second option there. So I can hit the filter button, which is the settings. I decide to blur in and transparency to increase the transparency. Once I'm done, I click out. Can you see Canva has started the same issues again? So guys, I will pause this video and refresh the website. Okay, so the website is back. So well, the mockup is not actually a must, but I'm just doing it. It's not a must. You can just leave it like this. Where you really need the mockup is the first one. If you observe the example I showed you, there was no mockup in the interiors. So just to make your work unique and kind of stand out. So that's why we're just indulging in this. Okay, so I guess I'll leave it this way. I don't want any stress to So you can decide to still do the same thing by curving it, sorry, by rotating. Yeah, decide to rotate, shake it. Okay, I'm trying to centralize everything to be in the middle. Okay, I'm good to go. So what I normally do is I will just, since this one is like this, this thing didn't reflect. What's wrong with Canva? So I don't want this stress at the moment. Oh, and I'm not with the other phone now. Edit image. Okay, so I want to use the drop option. It is well said. Now who give up, fuck up. This mock-up, I will do it for this particular interior. So let's wait. It's actually loading, it's not clear. And of course, even if you download it, quality will not, it won't have that good quality. So it's actually because of the size, but it doesn't affect your work. Okay, so I think I'm good to go. Can go back to this. Okay, so just save. Make sure everything is centralized. Come here, download. PNG format. Yeah. Something went wrong. What went wrong again? Is it the network? Okay, let's download again. Okay, so but the other two interiors, I won't bother myself doing the mock-up because I don't like stress. Not even now. So I can take this off, I can delete, then hit the plus button again. Go to upload. So upload the second one. Okay, you have this. Just stretch it. Make sure it's centralized. Okay. Share. Download. Do the same. So that's number 2. Just one more. If you want to have the same, like since we've already set this one to the middle, everything, just click it. Then in the down tab, you see something like replace. Can you see something like replace? You can find replace there. So click the replace. Then the last one, bring in the last one by presented to. Okay, so we have the same settings we've already had. So just hit the download button, share and download. Okay, so guys, we have all our interiors downloaded now. So the next thing we want to do is come back here. Please, sometimes if your phone RAM storage is not that strong, what I advise doing is that whenever you upload maybe an image background or something like this, and you want to, maybe you have to minimize and perform any other task, please make sure you save it as draft first. You can see it here, save as draft, because if your phone is slow and coming back to this page, it's going to reload the page, you will lose your jobs, like you will lose all your work, and it's like someone working in vain. Though you are not working in vain, but it will take you time. You have to come back, you have to start writing the headline and stuff like that. So you want to avoid that actually. Okay, so that's just another hint. So we're done with that. Click to add image. So you add image. The first one, we good. Just can use the same image keyword. My music playlist diary, the same thing as journal. To be uploading. The second one, yeah, music journal for pastor, whatever. So the third one, you all know this. The third one, my favorite music playlist add. So guys, we're done with interior, but there's one thing you can do here. Can you see the headline of this particular three standard images and text? You can actually put in something like, you can set anything like, check out the beautiful interiors for your music playlist journal. You can see, or you know I think checkout could be something like you want to buy or something, and Amazon doesn't accept such word, even though checkout might not be really emphasized. But please, just put in something like beauty interiors. What's what? Beautiful interiors for your music playlist. Sorry about that. Beautiful interiors for your music playlist journal. Okay. So if you want to see the progress of your work, you can actually come to preview so that you can see what you're doing. And I set my phone to do not disturb. I don't understand this. So preview is going to give us what we've done so far. Oh, I think that's because of the call. The network is interrupted. Yes, let me pause this and get back again. Okay, guys. So you can see the thing has loaded. So you can see the what it looks like now from the publisher. So this is what it looks like. This is your A plus content. You're done with this. You're done with your book. You're done with everything. So all you need to do is just, of course, I will explain the rest later. So guys, you can actually continue from here. Okay, you can stop here. Okay, you can actually stop here. This is good and perfect enough. In fact, some persons, this is where they stop. Just only this first one. If you check other books, so like I said, if you want to insert anything like text, maybe the features and benefits, I just want to make sure I touch almost every part of this A plus content so that you don't have any, in fact, even your questions will not be much because you get to understand everything. So you can click add module again. Just ignore all this headline and text you see below. Ignore them. You don't need them. Add module. Come to standard text, which is not really necessary. Okay, it's just maybe if you want to talk about the benefits, it is better you talk about the benefit of a book than the features of that book. The benefits, okay, this is what I'm getting. Features is like 180 pages, all those ones are like the characteristics. But the benefit is the value they will be getting. So that's everything, just the benefits and everything they will be getting if they purchase this music playlist journal. Um, you come back to Amazon to search for that. So just from your description, read more. So now these are the details, like the features of this particular music playlist journal, and from there I can actually carve out the benefits. Now this is what I'm going to make use of. Just watch out. You just have to be a good thinker, should in case you don't have such a thing. So let's say my music playlist journal is ideal to use. It's ideal to use for no, it's ideal to use as my music playlist journal. I think I should use mine here. Beautiful interiors for my, not your, until you buy them before it become your own. It's actually me like personalizing everything. So beautiful interiors for my music playlist journal. Okay, so my music playlist journal is ideal to use as, come back to the description, to use as inspirational music quotes, um Okay, I will just copy this and edit. Okay, so I can paste this here. So ideal to users. Now, inspirational music quotes, it can be used for this. Click the next one. Make many playlists and distribute them to others. So okay, this is another good one. So okay, sorry, it's actually like this because I will have to break them down. I will have to break them down. So so sorry about that, like kind of distraction, and it's very very urgent. I needed to attend to that. I never planned it. So guys, as I was saying, inspirational music quotes, it's actually a deal to use as inspirational music quotes. You can break it, you can break the page, you can actually break this. A deal to use as inspirational music quotes. A deal to use for making. A deal to use as that's one thing with this. As Sweet Father's Day. And so I will stop at the three. Um, okay, so you can add the bullets, can add bullets, can add bullets. So guys, you good. Don't disturb yourself or don't bother yourself about the position of the bullet here. How do you confirm? Is you going um to the preview page to see what you've done so far? So guys, can you see? Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go to preview so that I can see what you've done. So can you see now? This is how it's actually going to appear. Okay, but there's one thing I do, like especially the ones I've done. There's how I do whenever I'm making use of the text. Like if I'm inserting this text, what I do is to bring it to the middle. You can see the arrow here. So the arrow will place it, before the one there before. Sorry, before the one there. So that's how I go about it. But I don't really need this. I won't be making use of that, so I can delete it. I can delete that module. What I need is just the cover and the interior, and I'm good to go. So guys, we're done with everything. We're actually good to go, just to go publish the book and await approval. The very last thing I should touch, let me check if, wow, okay, so let me just briefly talk about it. The very last one I want to check is if you want to use the same book to sell other low content books. Okay, if you want to use this book to sell other low content books, click add module. That is, you want to market other low content books, add module. This is the one you make use of that. For that particular one, standard comparison chart, so click it. Now this standard comparison chart, you will have to, you don't necessarily need to design all these 6 or 5 here. Sometimes it brings out 5, sometimes 6. So currently I'm having 6. The initial one, the one I did at initials, was actually 5. So what you want to do is, now you've seen the pixel size, 150 by 300. Go to Canva, any book that you want to promote. Of course, it could be from the same author, but I advise you use the same author, because it doesn't sound good when you're actually promoting another person's account. Meanwhile, you're the one controlling it. I know we understand the fact that we have brand names for each niche. Do you get now? So I know you're the one promoting it. This the reason why I'm emphasizing all this is because if you are creating high content books, that you have different authors, because when it comes to low content, you can use one printing name for your brand, so you don't really have problem in changing for low content. If you're using high content, you must make sure any other books you want to sell, you're making use of the same author's name. Okay, so that's what you do, please. So in this case now, if I'm selling other books, what I need to do is just click the button here. I've already, I think the recent one I did, I can actually insert it. So I will just insert one, or let me look for one. Download. Let me look for one. Download. Where can I find those ones? Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, just pick one. Yeah, this one. So the keyword, which is the keyword, imitating Christ. Add. So what I need to do is, once that one is added, though this is just any book you want to sell. That is, if someone, if they find the book good and they want to, okay, other books by the same author are actually listed below. That is one of the benefits of A plus content, and this is the reason why you should understand and get started immediately. So underneath, we have the title. So just write the book title, Guide to Imitating Christ. So you have the book title. So the next thing you want to do is the ASIN number. Go on Amazon, search for that book. Imitating Christ. Oh, this is actually books. You switch to Kindle. So don't worry. Imitating Christ. Just use any keyword to get the book. Okay, the book I'm actually looking for is it's a Kindle book. Yeah. But if you're doing yours, Kindle for Kindle, paperback for paperback. Initiating. Sorry, not initiating. It's always been bringing out imitating whenever I search for this stuff. It was because of this class, all these things there. Shit. Guide. Okay. Don't forget, Kindle for Kindle, paperback for paperback. So what I'm looking for here is just the ASIN number. Then I'm good to go. So insert the ASIN number. Paste. Then you're good to go. Then the next thing you want to do is click the add metric. Here you can choose text or anyone. So you're good to go. That's how you sell other books. You can go to preview. So can you see now? Now the ASI number is just like a link to the book, so that if they're interested in that book, if the cover, entices them, and they just want to check out the content of the book, so that's all they need to do, is just to click the book. It will take them to the book page. So that's how you can sell other books. But I won't be selling other books. Yeah, I will only need the music playlist journal. So let's get back to editor, and I will take out the entire module. Oh, sorry, it actually goes up. So okay, I want to delete it, not to move it up. So guys, I'm done with everything. This is basically how you get your A plus content designed and published. Simple as ABC. Then you can decide to play around it. If you do this one or two times, you will definitely get it. Like, you will get it to the premium aspect of it. So the next, we're almost done. Like, we're not really done, but we're done. Actually, we're done. It's at a shaitan. So come here, apply ASIN. So I have to apply the ASIN. Come here to apply the ASIN. You have to search for the ASIN. Is it? Yeah. So go back to Amazon. What was the book title again? First of all, go back to books. So what was the book? What was the book? What was the book? What was the book? My music playlist. My music playlist and journal. Okay, so I want to get the ASIN of the book. Scroll down. Scroll down. So guys, this is the ASIN. Copy your ASIN. Then get back to the tab. This add tab. Then you search for it. Click it. So you navigate to the right hand side. Apply content. Apply content. So you zoom out. Next thing you want to do is come hit tick this button. Once you tick the button, come up the right hand side, click next, review and submit. So the next thing is submit for approval. Yes, it can take up to 7 business days for your content to be reviewed. Of course, submit for approval. So if there's an error, then we highlight it that there's an error. Okay, so then we highlight that there is an error if there is, but I think we're good, no error. And you can see I think the book is actually approved though. Let's check if it's approved. So once you're done with this, you're done with the page entirely. So you can just come back to the A plus content manager should in case you want to get started with another one. So guys, as you can see it, music playlist, my book is approved in seconds. Like I told you, within 5 seconds. Was it up to 5 seconds? My book is approved because I've been doing this. So if you're just getting started, your own can take up to like 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours self if you're just getting started. So how do you confirm? Let's get back to Amazon now. Here, this is the book, and you can see there's nothing like from the publisher here yet. There's nothing like from the publisher. So refresh. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for it to be uploaded. Still waiting for it to be uploaded. So let's wait. I hope we can wait for this because normally, according to Amazon, it may take up to 48 hours to have a book. But if you're watching this video now, I don't know when you are actually watching this video, but you can look up the book, my favorite playlist journal. You will find my A plus content. I just did it. So, but the book has already been approved. So it will be listed. Hopefully soon, it will be listed. It's already been approved. So that's how you go about it. If I search for the ones I can check out other books, my shopping list, my shopping list. journal. Did I use journal? My shopping list logbook. Sorry, my shopping list logbook. Okay, so this is my shopping list logbook. So this is exactly what you're going to get. Can you see? From from the publisher. Exactly what you're going to get from from the publisher. So that's how you go about it. Once yours reflect, I did class now. So once yours reflect exactly what you're going to get, and this is how you're going to see everything from the publisher, and the whole thing will done. So that's how it works. And I think we've come to the end of the class. So let's get back to it if it's reflected already. Though the other one didn't take up to an hour, even after the approval. So guys, you can check out my favorite playlist journal and see how beautiful it is from the publisher. So you can do this. I don't have to keep showing you this. Do yours, get started, implement, because that's beautiful thing you can do to yourself, which is actually the beauty of you learning a new secret. So we've come to the end of the class. Thank you for staying to the very end. Once again, don't forget to hit the subscription button, turn on the notification bell so you could get subsequent tips and helpful videos like this. Share this video, and I love you guys. Thank you.